Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a minute. Today we're just gonna be running down some new stuff down here, and yeah, there's been a lot of new stuff, a lot of cool things I want to show you guys. So yeah, let's get right into it. So starting off over here, we have this little, probably 2-3 gallon tank, and in here I have this betta. He's been in here a while. He's pretty cool. But yeah, this is one of my favorite tanks. It has a lot of moss growing up in here. Yeah, this tank was pretty easy. It escaped with a lot of dragonstone and spiderwood. We have some Nubius here, and then another type of Nubius that's buried back there. There's some dwarf hair grass growing in here, and then there's a bunch of different types of ram's horn snails, and that's a pattern you're gonna see in a lot of my tanks. I have ram's horn snails. A lot of people think they're a pest. I don't mind them. In this tank right here, we have panda guppies. So I probably should have cleaned the glass before making this video, but I'll do that for the next video. I can't be bothered. So in here we have a bunch of panda guppies. The male is currently hiding right there. Let's see. Come on. So there's the male. There's a few smaller females in here. Unfortunately, we lost the adult female, but yeah. And then this tank right here, I got my flashlight because I was looking at stuff. In this tank we have red dragon guppies. These guys are one of my favorites. There's the female. Where's the male? I'll come back to this tank later, see if the male comes out. But in here we have a lot of Java moss, a lot of ram's horn snails, as I said earlier, and then as you can see back there, there is shrimp. I have some shrimp in here too. So yeah, I'll try. The male should be in there. He's in there somewhere. I just don't know where. And then this next tank over, this is a saltwater tank. I have a 4-striped damsel in here. I don't know where he is at the moment, but I also have some hermit crabs, and there's a few different types of snails in here. As you can see, there's a snail there on the cord that's running through the water. The damsel usually hides back there in those rocks. I also have a pump here, just creating some more flow. Nothing too fancy, no corals or anything, just a bunch of algae. I personally like how the algae looks. It gives it like a naturalistic tide pool kind of look. And then this next tank over, we've been having a lot going on here. I actually just did a water change on this, so that's why it's all murky looking. We have some angels that I've spawned in here. They're pretty cool. I have a group of calico bristlenose, which I'm trying to get to spawn eventually. I have some crebensis in here as well. There's probably about a dozen crebensis that I spawned as well. And then some stirbicories, which I actually just got eggs from today, which I'll show you here in a minute. But yeah, these are some of the angels that I've spawned, and yeah. And then in here we have some peacock cichlid eggs, some peacock African cichlid eggs. They're in the tumbler right now. I just put them in yesterday. Probably gonna be another day or so before we start seeing any wrigglers in there. So yeah. And then up here we have a group of just normal African cichlids, if it would focus. Yeah, these are African cichlids, which I'll show you the group that I got them from earlier, because I have my group of African cichlids in with my turtle. So yeah, this tank is where the angelfish were in. I moved them into this bigger tank so they can grow up quicker, and I'm gonna move these Africans down to here. So yeah, So this tank is currently empty, except for some ram's horn snails. In this tank, we have a pair of rams. The male is the golden ram, and the female is just a normal blue ram. And as you can see, they have a spawn right now, which they're currently protecting. I don't want to bother them too much. But yeah, this is basically how I breed them. Sorry. See, he's getting mad at me. Look at him. Look at him. Sorry. Alright, so basically what I do is I take like a little terracotta pot holder and I put it upside down on the bottom, and I take a broken terracotta pot and put it around it just to protect it a little bit. And yeah, I moved these guys in here about a week ago, and as you can see, we already have a spawn. So yeah. And then in this tank, we have just a bunch of moss and cholla wood, because in here is my shrimp tank and my very overrun with ram's horn snail tank. I actually don't see any shrimp right now. They're in there somewhere. I have a bunch of blue dream shrimp. They're pretty neat. They haven't been too prolific, but we're getting there. And then in here I have some baby bronze cories. I don't see any at the moment because they're really little. But yeah, this is the tank which I got the eggs from for those bronze cories. I also have some albino cories in here. So those eggs might have been from them too. You never know. But in here I have a breeding group of half black white guppies. I have a breeding group of those in here, and then I have the albino cories and the bronze cories in here as well. I guess we might as well move over here. Right here, brine shrimp hatchery. Hatch out brine shrimp every day to feed the baby fish. That's how I get them to live. Then this tank, just a 5-gallon. I have a reverse trio of, sorry for the wind if you can. I have a fan going. I have a reverse trio of koi swordtails, so that's pretty cool. I'm just in all my tanks. I just run sponge filters, but in here I have an Aquarium co-op sponge filter. Highly recommend it. Good filter. Bunch of ram's horns again, and some mystery snails, which I'm trying to breed in here as well. Back here I have two little tanks stacked on top of each other. These are just blue-green endlers. Let's see if we can find the male in here. There's the male right there. Yeah, the glass on this is real. Not the glass though. Yeah. Let's see if I can get a better shot of him. There he is. Right there. So yeah, they're pretty cool. Moving down to the bottom row here. I'm gonna sit in my chair so I can just roll back and forth. In here we have orange Medaka rice fish. I sell a lot of these to a store local to me. Yeah, they're pretty neat. I keep these outside in the summer. I do have some out there right now in my pond, just testing to see if they can make it over winter, because I'm in Pennsylvania and it does get pretty cold here in the winter. So we'll see how they do, see if any make it. But yeah, I spawn a lot of these. And then in this tank, I have this little specimen container thing, whatever, in here with some methylene blue in it, because these are the stir-by cory eggs, which I just got today. So yeah, this is my first batch of stir-by cory eggs, so I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know what's going on with everything spawning recently, but I'm not complaining about it. Yeah, so I'll have some of those for sale soon. And then in here I have 4 peacock gudgeons, which I'm waiting to spawn as well. They're really pretty. I like them. So yeah, that's actually a really good shot of them. I might start to do some more like species specific videos soon. So if anybody wants a video on anything, let me know. And this next tank, I don't know if they have a real name or not, but I just call them golden Japan blue guppies because they remind me a lot of Japan blue guppies, and they're just golden, so that's just what I call them. As you can see, there's some babies in there. I also have 2 super red bristlenoses in here. They're quite small at the moment, but I don't see either one of them right now. But yeah, these guys are cool. I have some of these for sale. I have a couple pairs of these that I could sell right now. But yeah, in here, like, once again, just a sponge filter and some moss. This next tank over, this has been one of my most successful pairs of guppies. These are the koi guppies, and I'm gonna have a lot of these for sale soon. So if you're interested in these, I'll leave some contact information in the description. For most of my fish and plants, I will sell them and I'll ship them out. But yeah, look at how fat that female is. She's almost always that fat. She drops about 5 babies a day. I don't know why she's doing it like that, but she is. As you can see, there's just babies everywhere. Green water in this tank. It's helping out with the fry. As you can see, oh, there's also my previous spawn of bronze cories in here. There's some older generations. That one's probably about a month, 2 months old at this point. Once again, just running a sponge filter in the back. Lots of moss and other stuff in here. Anacreus at the top. Yeah, actually all this is just hair algae, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, gives a good place for them to hide. All that good stuff. And then this next tank over, I have Neolamprologus multifasciatus, or shellies, shell dwellers. So yeah, I have, I think 6 of them in here. Nothing yet out of them. But I also have some mutt guppies in here. Yeah, they're doing well. Bunch of mutt guppies and some Neolamprologus multifasciatus in there. Next tank over, another mutt guppy tank. I have more mutt guppies than I know what to do with. I'll practically give them away to you if you want some. $1 a piece for these. So yeah, there's some nice ones in there too. Like that's not a bad guppy. But yeah, $1 a piece for all these if you're interested in these at all. Next tank over, once again, just another mutt guppy tank. This tank's real cloudy. I gotta do a water change on this, but they're doing fine in there. Yeah, lots of mutt guppies in there. There's some mollies in there as well. I don't even know how they got in there, but they've been breeding in there. So yeah, bunch of guppies in there. So yeah, this is basically just a quick overview of the racks, and soon we'll move over and I'll show you some individual tanks. But yeah, any questions or anything on any of this stuff, comment them down below. But yeah, that is pretty much it over here. I'll move over and show you some of my bigger display tanks now. So this tank is a 60-gallon tank, and it has a bunch of fish in here. This angel here and this angel are both angels that I've spawned, so that's pretty cool. There's 2 long-finned albino bristlenoses in here, a normal bristlenose, just a normal brown bristlenose, and 2 short-finned albino bristlenoses in here. I'm trying to get those to spawn in here too. In here we have a couple odd serpe tetras, which I got off of somebody who's getting rid of their fish tank. But yeah, they're doing well in here now. I have a school of about 10 Buenos Aires tetras. They're really nice, very underrated fish. Yeah, no problems with fin nipping or anything with them. I also have some cories in here that I've bred There's, I don't know how many you put in here, maybe 6 or 7 I put in here. Yeah, I'm trying to make this, I set this up pretty recently, so I'm trying to get it all to grow in and stuff. Yeah, I was going for more of like a river look with this tank, but we have some water lilies and stuff grown in here. So yeah, there's also some yo-yo loaches in here. That's just to take out any snails that might have ended up in here. Yeah, everything in here is doing very well. Oh, I almost forgot the Harlequin rasboras. I have a school of 5 of those in there as well. Yeah, and then right next to it, down here, this is my turtle tank. And this is where I get, that's Sheldon. You guys are very familiar with him. He's been around for a while. This is a 75 gallon. And it's running an FX4 on it, an FX4 canister filter, and then just a hang on back for extra movement. Yeah, I have lots of Africans in here. I also have a pair of convicts in here. I basically just use them to have babies for the Africans to eat. Not really interested in breeding convicts or anything, but I have them, so I threw them in here. They're doing well. Yeah, lots of Africans in here. The turtle really doesn't bother them at all because I have so many hiding places for them. Yeah, so I'll show you the parents of those ones that I was showing you earlier. Like that guy back there, that orange one. Let's see, oh, there's another one. I have probably about 5 of these orange ones in here. I have one of these striped looking ones. There's also one singular peacock cichlid in here. That's where I got those eggs from too. So yeah, that's basically it. And there's Sheldon. He's a yellow belly slider. I've had him for 6 years now. So yeah, he's still young, lots of time left. I just have this little thing that goes on top of his tank for him to get out and bask on, so he has a lot more swimming room. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll leave some contact information in the description if you guys want to purchase anything. I do ship. So yeah, this is what I got going on. And any requests for any species specific videos, go ahead and drop those in the comments. Yeah, anything you guys would like to see or for me to try and breed and make a video on that, let me know. So thank you for watching once again, and I'll see you guys on the next video.